Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. Got a video today. It's gonna be a long-winded one. I've got a lot to talk about. Um, got some geopolitical stuff. I really want to put in your ear, have you do some real thinking about where the crypto market is going to be going, so you can be one step ahead of the changes that's coming down the pipe. Definitely want to talk about Hex and my price evaluation. Not going to like it, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Did some looking into Power City. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And there's also it gave me other insights that I want to talk about. Uh, Also want to talk about Cardano at the end. But before we get started, remember this, guys. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and every decision. All right. Now, before we get started, real quick, I did a live stream yesterday, and I want to thank each and every person that took part in that live stream. I had a blast, actually. I really want to create a forum where we're all just talking, and I'm trying to keep up and answering, and we're learning from each other because I learned some cool stuff yesterday, and I can't thank the individuals enough. But I want to hold off on doing too many live streams because I feel like the channel needs to grow a little bit. And if I do too many when the channel's still growing, it may actually hamper the growth possibly. So what I'm asking of you guys is I have 948 subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers. I really want my channel to grow. So this is I'm at, I don't think I've ever asked you guys to do this before. And when I'm done this video, you watch it, share it. Please, I'm begging you. Hook me up. Share it. I need some more subscribers, guys. All right. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you can't do any of the above, at least hit the like button. It helps me out so much. All right. Now let's take a look at the market here. Whoa, look at Anchor. Anchor Protocol up 19.5%. Anchor Protocol sits on the Terra Luna blockchain. Anchor Protocol is actually a good one for you guys to do some reading up on, watch some videos on. It's an excellent exit plan scenario because you could take the UST dollar, it's a stable coin, and stake it there for 20% for APY. So something to keep in your mind on that one, all right? A lot of that is part of my exit plan, to tell you the truth. That's what I should have did when I held on to stuff like everybody else in July. But anyway, all right. So I say like Hex is down 8.3%. Phantom's up 10%. I need to look at that price actually. I actually own a decent amount of Phantom. Okay. Zcash is moving. Zcash. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing that one anymore. Next thing you know, you're going to see Monero pop up on here. That's what Russia's using, right? By the way, if you don't know, Monero is the only I believe it is the only truly untraceable cryptocurrency. But anyway, all right. So let's get this rolling, guys. All right. Firstly, I want to cover some geopolitical news that really affects cryptocurrency investors. Enthusiasts, however you want to look at yourself. All right. Bitcoiners were right. Weaponized finance just created a post-dollar planet. A wave of sanctions hitting Russia highlights the complex web of connections that make up contemporary global society and its ultimate fragility. Vladimir Putin, Putin's Russia is facing a wave of truly unprecedented financial sanctions in retaliation for its widely scorned invasion of Ukraine. The sanctions have suddenly revealed the massive power that lay dormant in the unified global banking system for decades, but it likely also marks the beginning of the power's end and the dawn of something more fragmented. There you go, guys. I predicted this. Russia's dependence on systems like SWIFT, bank messaging. I predicted this. Correspondent banking and Apple Pay is a product of the global dominance of unified market capitalist status quo. This status quo represents the neoliberal end of history that was widely presumed to have arrived with a fall of the Soviet Union. But there may be no better sign of the end of history than the weaponization of finance happening right now. All right. The scope of sanctions hitting Russia over the last week has showcased the incredible web of nested cross-border interdependencies that make up the fabric of essentially every contemporary society and their ultimate fragility. All right, so that's enough of this article right here. So, as I was saying, the other day. I've been saying ever since this whole thing debacle started. Russia is able to circumvent the sanctions, which has been used ever like ever since I really started following politics. So back like late '90s, early 2000s. Um, if that's their first tool they go to. They sanction you, and there's no way to get around the sanctions because they shut down the banking system, and everybody's is like what one world currency kind of thing, whatever. That's what they really want. But with cryptocurrency, it allows Russia or whoever to circumvent the traditional banking system that's set in place. So yeah, they've done it. It's working, but I guarantee you Russia won't let it happen again. I guarantee you China's watching. Don't forget China's over there. I don't think China wants to be. If China does not want that image. Actually, I don't think China's concerned about its image still. So hopefully that works out in the long run. We have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, like I said, things are going to change, guys. Now, this is the other half of it. U.S. lawmakers and Fed chair push for crypto regulation in wake of Russia sanctions. I told you. All right. Jerome Powell said that the situation with Russia underscores the need for really congressional action on digital finance, including cryptocurrencies. Federal Reserve Chair pro tempore Jerome Powell and some members of the United States House of Representatives called for congressional action on crypto in response to the discussion about Russia potentially evading sanctions. In a Wednesday hearing of the House of Financial Service Committee on Monetary Policy and the State of the Economy, California Representative Juan Vargas asked Powell if cryptocurrency could be a way out for Russia looking for financial transactions in the wake of the United States and the European Union cutting the country off with the SWIFT payment system network. The Fed chair said that the situation with Russia underscores the need for really congressional action. Why do you keep saying need for real congressional action on digital finance, including cryptocurrencies? Adding, there isn't in place a kind of regulation framework that needs to be there. What's needed is a framework in particular ways to prevent these unbacked cryptocurrencies from serving as a vehicle for terrorist financing and just general criminal behavior, tax avoidance, and the like. Now, of course, they're going to come back. They always go back to that. But what about? I'm pretty sure criminals use the U.S. dollar too. Just saying. But anyway, that's my little 2 cents. But regardless, it's officially exposed for the world to see that cryptocurrency will allow you to circumvent the traditional banking system, which was Satoshi's original reason for creating cryptocurrency, honestly. But there's also, this is proving that there are situations where I think there's an argument if the world is right in sanctioning Russia, because I've seen some individuals kind of have issues with it, but I'm supporting the sanctioning, period. But it does expose a problem too. So I don't know, guys. But change is coming. It ain't going to happen again. I think it's going to definitely fragment the banking systems when this is all said and done. It's not going to be one big banking system. I think it's for the better, actually. All right. Now, all right. Why am I looking at FTM? Sorry, guys. Let's close that out there. All right, let's go ahead and get this rolling. All right, very quick look today. Very quick look at the crypto. This is the overall crypto market cap. This is all cryptocurrencies, all bundled up in one. It's currently sitting at $1.894 trillion. Makes me sick to the stomach to say that. So many dreams could come true. You can see, but would I be happy? All right, so right now you got the $20 moving average. It's looking sweet. It's across 100 and the 200 day. 50 days swinging up right behind it. That is looking absolutely great. Let's look at that on the 1 day chart real quick. On a 1 day chart, let's close this up a little bit. All right, now you put it all the way up to 1 day. It doesn't look that great yet. I don't look at the 1 day. Usually I stick with the 4-hour chart. I was just kind of serious to see how it would look. The MACD here has crypto market's pulling into a little bearish trend right now. It bounces back and forth. There's no worries there. But yeah, we're about to go a little bearish right now. All right. All right. Now we're going to jump over here. If you remember, I built this little wedge. You see what it's going to do. It looks like it's about to poke its head out over here. It may have just a hair, but I'm going to leave this up because it could always stay in it still. So we're going to wait and see what happens there. But it looks like we're just going to be running parallel according to this. I was hoping to see it kind of, drag this way, but I don't think it's going to happen. All right, so we'll jump over here, and what is this one? Okay, now we're on Bitcoin, guys. Now we're on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking phenomenal right now. I thought the rest of the crypto market would follow it a little bit more strong, a little bit more strength. Trying to think of a bigger word than strong, strength, but I don't know. I guess I'm tired. Yeah, but Bitcoin definitely is looking great. It's at $44,000. Wow. Yeah, I'm happy with that, guys. Tell you the truth. Let's see here. You can see it's hitting this resistance line, the resistance line I drew, and it's definitely, this line is actually off just a hair. Let's put this resistance here. There we go. So yeah, it's just bouncing off this resistance here at 44,000. So it looks like we're gonna be sitting there for a little while, but it's fine. That's actually not a problem at all, guys. Support line here is still good. Then you got another support line down here. That's very good. The RSI is showing Bitcoin on the over purchased side of things. So there's a lot of buying power going on there right now, which is a good thing. But if you're buying Bitcoin now, it may not be the best time to buy it because there's a lot of purchasing pressure. The price is up. You want to buy it when it's down. So, but people are also in a situation in a world where they actually need Bitcoin right now, and yeah. If I was in Russia, I would definitely be trying to get into Bitcoin immediately. Now we're gonna look at my flea market swap meet yard sale. I forgot, rubbish sale, I think they call it in Europe. Version of this is my version of Market Cipher. So somebody made. It's close. It's good enough. All right, I do like this though. It helps. It is a very good market predictor, by the way, guys. I gotta admit. All right, so right here you see this is Bitcoin. You see this is the trend change of the previous trend right here. This little purple triangle, and positive buying. You got bullish pressure here. Bullish continuation is actually what they recalled. You got one bearish continuation, but it's all bullish. It's looking pretty good. But when I look down here at the fear and greed indicator, I see my fear and greed indicator is telling me that the market is going with fear right now. So it looks like there could be a change coming, guys. It could be another change coming. But let's look at it on the 2-hour chart first. We jump back to the 2-hour chart. And yeah, I think Bitcoin might be doing a little bit of a pullback. But even if it does a pullback, you got to remember how much it just shot up. I mean, it shot up about 15, 20%. Phenomenal. Now you look at the hour chart here, it definitely looks like it might be about to pull back. It looks like a little bit of a tug of war action going on because these X's are short signals that for people that want to short the market. I don't do trading, but for the traders out there, like these are, yes, it's a signal that is a good point to short it. So it looks like Bitcoin's in a bit of a tug of war. It can go either way. My prediction, just looking at this very basic charts, I'm going to say it's probably going to be a little pullback, a little bit of a reset. Nothing strategic, though. Strategic, is that the right word? That's not the right word. Ignore that word. All right. I swear, all those painkillers I was taking, I think it did something to my brain when my tooth was hurting last week. Leave something in the comments if that's possible, because I think it did. All right. Let's look here at Bitcoin here at the moving averages here. All right, on a 4-hour moving average, you see that the 20-day the 20-day moving average, the purple one, is absolutely strong, phenomenal. The 50-day moving average is swinging up right behind it. The 200-day did just cross over the 100, which kind of sucks a little bit, but the 100 is I think it'll swing around back over it. The MACD chart here has it going into a bearish tendency right now, so it's about to go bearish a little bit. No big deal. That's nothing to worry about there. Remember, this lags behind the market. It doesn't actually predict the future with the MACD. Let's jump this down to the 2-hour chart just in case I'm missing something. Now, the 2-hour chart's looking much more healthy. I was suspecting this. Now, you look at the 2-hour chart and you'll see the 20-day, the 50, and here's 100 definitely making this move. Then we put it on a 1-hour chart. It's about the same. It's actually, yep. You look at the 1-hour chart, and here it is. You see the 1-hour chart, the moving average is actually showing weakness, and the 50 days about to come up on it. So I think it's going to do a little bit of a pullback, but that's more of a hunch than a ton of facts. The 1-hour chart also has a bearish tendency, yeah, it's definitely going bearish right here. You see it right there. All right. Now, on the Fibonacci chart, why do I have this in here today? Oh, I always like to show this. Remember, until Bitcoin crosses over this 50% point on a downward angle here, until it crosses over, what is this? Until it crosses over 50,617 roughly. Well, what is 50,739? Until it crosses over that point there, I'm still going to continue. I'll consider it in bearish territory. Once it crosses over there, then that's when I really consider it bullish. Because now because with the way the Fibonacci works, and then we'll actually have to swing it around and come from the bottom up. But anyway, we're not going to deal with that too much today. All right, let's talk about HEX, because HEX is killing us. Let's talk about HEX, baby. Let's talk about you and me. HEX. All right, here we go. I had to redo my little wedge here that I loved. The support line lasted forever. I officially had to change it. It doesn't have the same amount of power it had. I had to push it out. I remember I said my prediction was 2 months. Well, that prediction sucks because it pushed out on me. But like HEX has been on a downtrend since September 19th. Never forget that. It's been on a long downtrend. It's not a big deal though, because if you think September, that was right around when Pulse Chain sacrifice officially ended, roughly somewhere in that range, and Cardano came out. Everything kind of dropped down there, but I always just drag this out here, look back here, and what's today's date, guys? March 2nd. Let's see what it was worth on March 2nd last year. March 2nd, HEX was worth 0.00949. So we're still good, guys. You gotta always, you got when in doubt, drag it out, and then you'll see. All right. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna look at this little chart here I drew, and I'm gonna redo this today. I didn't want to redo it until I talked. Also, the HEX volume is down too, by the way, and the RSI volume is down. So yeah, HEX is going to drop, guys, and I'm gonna show you how low I think it's going to go. All right. Remember the dollar cost average. Take advantage of the situation. If you're a true Hexican and you believe in HEX, you want to buy on bad news, sell them good. Remember that. All right. And I know Hexicans don't like to say take profits and all. Take some profits. I wish I took profits last time around. I'm not going to lie. Why do I wish I took profits? Because I would have more HEX now. Just keeping it real, guys. All right. Let's see here. So I'm going to change this because it did not retain in here. And it went back. When it went out, it continued to drop. So I just moved my wedges out so that it's more legitimate now to see if it's ever going to stick with this. But right now, we're definitely just on a downward trend bouncing around inside this wedge. I want to change my triangle around a little bit now too, guys. I'm going to change the triangle around so that it falls in line with... There we go. All right, so yeah, we're inside this triangle. Now this wedge here is definitely on the downtrend inside the white wedge lines. It's just bouncing around between those, and it's just a lower highs every day. It just keeps going down. Now I've got the blue wedge going to the side here, and at some point going this way, it has to make a decision if it's going to go down or go up. But right now, I'm saying we're looking at the RSI, looking at the volume, looking at the past movement. HEX is going to keep going down, guys. If we look at HEX with the market cipher chart, let's see. With the 1 hour chart, it is showing. Let's start with the 4 hour. I don't like starting with the 1 hour. With the 4 hour chart, it is showing. All right, this was the change from the previous trend change, and we're just down, guys. It looks horrible. There's just no way to look. Let's look at the 2 hour chart. There's nothing to talk about of it. It's just looks like crap. Horrible. And horrible. The 1 hour chart is really horrible. And with potential manipulation going on. Potential. But you remember this is, I don't know if it's truly manipulation or not, but whatever. I don't know what equation comes. I don't know what exactly what indicators they're using to come to that decision that there's manipulation with a market cipher chart, but that's indicating that there is manipulation there. So it is what it is, right? And that's on the 1 hour chart. Hex is going down, guys. That's basically. Bollinger Bands, horrible. Look at that. It's riding that bottom line. It's way oversold. It's horrible. Hex over here. Hey, there's an important one I had to show you guys. Where's my Hex? All right, I'm going to go look for something. Okay, Hex here. I remember that 50%. You know what? I'm not even going to show you a fib on Hex because there is no point right now. It's just going down, guys. Now, there was another chart that I guess I skipped over something that was important right here. All right, this is important, guys. So I'm going to take this chart here. You see the support line right here that it has currently, and that support line has it at what, roughly 0.1236 cents. Now, I have another support line I drew down here of where it could go. Now, this support line, I'm going to open it up, and it drops down to over here. You know, right there, okay? But if you go from there, now I'm going to open this up so it's a little easier for you to read. So I'm going to open this all back up, and then I'm just going to drag it over. All right, no supports, 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 no supports. Where are my supports? All right, there's that support right there. Boom, kicks in. 3 of them. Good, good, good. And boom, super strong support. Where is the super strong support at, guys? 8 cents. 0.084 cents is where Hex is going to have a strong potential dropping down to. So I suggest you mentally prepare yourself, accept it, take advantage of the situation if you truly believe in Hex. Dollar cost average, buy some more. But as of right now, Hex is going to pull back. Hopefully it doesn't. I really don't want it to, but it's the charts. It is what it is. And the damn site looks like it's going to do it, guys. Now, hopefully, you know, things change quickly, but according to technical analysis, 8 cents. It's cut and dry. It actually, it's just cut and dry. Because all of this, let me see if I can open this chart up here real quick. I'm gonna open all this up so it's like a bigger little view here. This is all wide open, guys. There is no support. There's nothing. This was like a, I don't know, some kind of, that. I'm not even counting that. There's no, just no support in here until right here, guys. That's what it is. So expect it to drop down to 8 cents and just accept it. Hopefully it doesn't, but yeah, more than likely. All right. I messed my chart up here. Let me fix this real quick so I know where it's at. There we go. Cool. All right. Now we did this Hex chart here. Bollinger Bands. This fib doesn't need to be in here right now. All right. Power City, guys. Whoever, I forgot your name. I apologize yesterday. Oh, my camera's messed up. Let me get my face right on this camera. All right. How long has my face been like cut in half? That was weird. All right. All right, guys. Power City. I like this. I was looking at it today. I read the they have a, it's not a, they call it a light paper. Take the time, open up the light paper and read it. This project has wheels. I like it. It's a very strong project because there's good ones. They are good ones. Don't get me wrong. But this project particularly brings a lot to the table. It really does. You really got to look into this project, guys. I don't want to, well, you know what, screw it. Let's talk about it very briefly. Very, very briefly, all right? I'm going to open up this light paper here. Light paper is very easy to read. Power City ecosystem. This is their roadmap right now. They're currently about to enter the sacrifice phase. And then they have the Power City Core, Transformer Bridge, Pixel Park, NFT Marketplace, and then Beyond, which is Transformer Bridge, NRG, Nodes, Service as a Service, Accelerated Yield Compounder, Power City Metaverse. Now we're going to jump down here real quick, and I'm just going to read the first paragraph of each one. Is based on the functionality of the Olympus DAO, the core rewards stakers as its treasury grows in value. The core is grown through selling discounted tokens in exchange for treasury required assets, bonding, and by investing in other DeFi projects. Initial bonds will include liquidity pool shares for its native token and the Transformer Bridge token, allowing the protocol to control and earn fees from the ecosystem liquidity. It will also bond stablecoins, Pulse, and other crypto that the Treasury can employ to earn yield. Bonds will change over time as the needs of the Treasury change. Transformer bridges. A significant amount of DeFi funds currently travel through the Ethereum and must pay exorbitant transaction fees. The high onboarding fees due to bridging through Ethereum to get to Pulse chain and are a deterrent to growing adoption. Power City will build a lower cost route to transfer money from Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, and other centralized exchanges, CSX, to Pulse chain through cheaper Ethereum virtual machine compatibility blockchains, EVMSs. All right, I'm going to just keep drop down. Pixel Park NFT marketplace. Pixel Park will be an exciting new NFT marketplace exclusive to Pulse chain using the ERC 720, 721, I guess, and ERC 1155 token standards. This versatile marketplace will allow users to create and launch digital works and purchases, trade, and stake NFTs. Pixel Park's staking will provide liquidity for NFTs that can be used for swap for different NFTs of the same collection or raise funds. So it's NFT marketplace. Cool stuff. NRG nodes as a service, while miners and validators get all the attention for writing new blocks of transactions on blockchains. Nodes help secure the chain by maintaining the current record of all the network data. The more nodes on a network, the harder it is to hack the network by faking transactions across the majority of servers. Every developer on Pulse chain requires access to a network node to support the development, testing, and running of their dApp. Creating their own node requires hardware administration and maintenance time and infrastructure. So anyway, that's the node part. Accelerator yield compounder. This tool will increase the profitability of DeFi investments by automating the process of compounding yield by claiming rewards and restaking them to boost returns. Compounding automation may be implemented across multiple Pulse chain DeFi protocols once the liquid loans, you see that? Once the liquid loans SDK is publicly released, a custom front end to the lending protocol will be built to automate some of the functions. For example, one of several community created strategies could be automated to leverage stake Pulse to accumulate more Pulse as price increases. All right, Power City Meta. Entertainment and media is a multi-trillion-dollar market that has grown consistently over the years and shows signs of no signs of stopping. Of that, virtual reality is projected to grow at the highest rate. Power City Meta will be persistent and fun world where users can interact with Power City, dApp, socialize, play games, and more. That's basically a metaverse there. But yeah, I'm really feeling this project. Now, I understand what I was reading was really boring and all, but just get in here and look around and read. There's two projects that I feel motivated to at this point. I'll be honest. There's two projects that I did invest some money in the Pulse Doge, but I just like that meme coin. I like that guy behind it. I ain't gonna lie. But there's two projects out there that I really like, and it's Hedron, and Power City. That's where I'm really leaning towards right now, guys. So there's nothing wrong with liquid loans at all. It's fine, and there's nothing wrong with Mentra. Mentra is just, I'm not really big on NFTs, so Mentra is going to be huge with the NFT guys. You know what I mean? And liquid loans is good. It's good. But it's good. It's really like Hedron or liquid loans more. I kind of lean a little bit more towards Hedron. But you know what? That could be the carpet. That could be the rug pull, guys. And you'd be like, I should have went with liquid loans. Like they were honest all along. It's the game we play, guys, and you just gotta accept the wins and the losses. None of it's personal; it's just business. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see here. Actually, I really don't have a problem with liquid loans. I kind of like liquid loans actually too, and liquid loans actually may be more user friendly. Hedron is kind of confusing, so I hope once everything's active, it's a little bit user friendly. Right now, it confuses you a little bit, but I get the basic concept of it. But it's confusing. And liquid loans looks very cut and dry. So, anyway. All right, so let's go. All right, so that's it for the Hex talk. So, for all you Hexicans, if you're going to hang up or click off because I don't like Cardano. I only like HEX. I thank you for joining me. Now we're going to go to Cardano. Hey, guys, don't forget to subscribe, send out some links for me, all right? All right, let's talk Cardano real quick, guys. I'm not going to waste too much time with Cardano, though. All right, Cardano, DeFi Llama. When I did a video on DeFi Llama about 2 months ago, Cardano was all the way down here in the 80s, guys. I swear to God, low 70s. Cardano is now all the way up at 34 in DeFi Llama. It's moving up past everybody else quickly, very quickly. And there's some real chains in here. Well, V-chain. Yeah, there is some real ones in here. All right, so don't sleep on Cardano. Cardano on the fib retracement chart, it sucks. Don't even need to look at it, really. Cardano right now is sitting at 93 cents. Has not improved at all. It's showing neutral on the Bollinger Bands, so it's not a bad time to buy or sell Cardano. It looks like right now it's currently going to a bearish trend. On the 4-hour chart, though, the 20-day moving average is looking good for Cardano right now, guys. That is something to give credence to. Now, if you look at the 2-hour chart, 20-day moving average is it's really riding the 200 days. It's nothing really to brag about there with the 2-hour chart. So we stick with the 4-hour chart. Nothing to say anything good there with their movement today. Let's look at the market cipher chart really quick here, and we'll see that Cardano, well, that's a short signal right there, and this is showing everything's in the fear right now. The volume is all red. I'm betting Cardano might go down a little bit, guys. I didn't do too much charting with this one, though. It is staying within here so far, so that's a good sign. But it's actually, the truth is about to come out very shortly if it's going to go sideways on me, or will it go up, or is it going to break and go down? The RSI actually has it in neutral territory. Volume is low. Really nothing there to brag about. Sunday swap was released yesterday. I got my Sunday swap. When I looked at it, it was at 51 cents. It's now, 51 Cardano. It's now going, or ADA. It's now going for 45.05 ADA. Like I said, I showed you guys yesterday with the Ray Network. If you didn't see that, please take a minute to look at it. It's towards the end of the video. Flick. I was going to actually get some Flick today because I saw an article on it and it kind of caught my eye. And then, of course, it's up 66.66. I'll just wait. I'll wait. I got plenty of time. Every day what I do is I just log into Muesli Swap here, guys, because most of these projects, for whatever reason, still aren't being tracked on the tracking sites. And I just look for the good deals. This one's a good deal today. Yeah, I just look for the deals every day. But nothing really spectacular going on there. But that's it for this video, guys. Any suggestions, comments? If you feel I should do more live, or you prefer I do more live videos where we could all interact like I did on the one yesterday, because I really did find it enjoyable, please leave it in a comment. Any questions? That tip that you guys gave me, because this is why crypto is so freaking amazing. You never know everything, or even remotely close to everything. Not even a lot. It's just you don't. And if you talk like you do, you don't. There's a few characters out there in the world that are brainiacs and all. I'm not that one. But there's just like Power City. I'm a Hexakin, man. How do I not know about Power City? I still don't understand how I didn't know about Power City. And I like it. I like it a lot. Also, real quick before I do that, Power City here. Power City is in the middle of a sacrifice phase. And it starts on 3/7. So make sure you guys look into that. But I am going to take part in this sacrifice. To be on the record, I'm going to do a little bit of a sacrifice to this one. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Any questions, comments, whatever, leave it in there. If you like my live thing, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Leave it in today's comments. And share. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I need it. I want it. I feel like I'm actually one of the real players at that point. But that's it for this video. So, what's today going to be? Stay merry, stay blessed, and with Ukraine and all going on, most of all, just stay safe and happy. Hug your families. Always think how bad it could be. We all got it pretty good, most of us. All right, guys. Peace out.